Hi, I'm Chad Sheppick, Director of Motor Carrier Division. We're at the Echo Port of Entry, and this is Talking Orange, Episode 5.
So the Motor Carrier Division has port of entries throughout the state. We have a port in St. George, Wendover, Daniels, which is by Heber City, the Echo Port, which is on Interstate 80 on your way to Wyoming, Kanab, Monticello, and Peerless, which is just above Helper, Utah. And these facilities are important because the drivers traveling through our state and over our roads are required to be safe, they're required to have certain documentation, and they're also required to carry their loads in a secure manner and not to be overloaded. Our agents are experts in watching these trucks, picking out deficiencies, and moving them through the facility quickly. Only look at the trucks that really need to have things taken care of. So we'll be able to identify the carriers who have a poor safety history, so we can pull those vehicles in, check the drivers in the trucks, and try to get them corrected and back on the road. We have electronic bypass on our freeways, plate readers, so we'll read the license plates, their DOT numbers, to identify carriers who are not part of the pre-pass system. So when a driver comes in the port, our agents will check their driver's license, their medical certificates, making sure they're fit to drive. They'll check their logbooks to make sure they're not driving too many hours. They go through the books to make sure that the company has the proper authority and insurance to be operating on our highways. This is important in order to keep our highways safe, to limit liability and reduce risk of having accidents happen or damage to our infrastructure. Okay, recently we moved a very large transformer from New Mexico to Monticello. It was the largest load we've ever moved in Utah. It was 1,800,000 pounds. It was moved 242 miles, 411 feet long, 26 feet wide, 19 feet 3 inches tall. It had 23 lines of axles, 256 tires. When we move something like this, it takes a lot of people's involvement. The Motor Carrier Division's involvement in things like this is important because our first priority is safety, of course, on our highways. And next, we want to make sure that we're preserving the highway infrastructure, because we have a huge investment of tax dollars in all of our roads. And then we also need to make sure that businesses can function and be profitable in our state. So movements like this take a lot of coordination, but they are very important to our economy. Our way of life is supported by these trucks because everything that we have and use is carried on a truck.
As Carlos would say, thank you for all you do. Be safe out there, put your phone down, buckle up, and you keep Utah moving.